Welcome to iConfet 2020. My name is Chow Lai Kim. I'm representing our CTC group to present our research paper with the title Learning Formation of Line Spectrum through FLS Kit, a new challenge for future education. I'm Chow from Perak Matriculation College, while my other two members both are from Selangor Matriculation College. They are Tang Yiyun and Chia Chu Ping. Atomic structure is a topic of physical chemistry in which it explains how electrons move in an atom from in an orbit to orbital. Based on years of teaching experience, this chapter is a great challenge for lecturers to teach, as it is very difficult for students to visualize the abstract concepts on how electron makes a transition between energy levels. According to researchers like Bonwell and McKinney, more hands-on and collaborative activities to enhance an active learning environment. Therefore, it is a need for more creations and innovation of visual aids and video lessons as our studies implication for future education. A survey was conducted among 212 students from different matriculation colleges in Malaysia. From the analysis of the survey, 33.58% of students couldn't understand post-atomic postulate, and 25.37% students had problem to comprehend how does the line spectrum form. Due to the inability to understand the concept of formation line spectrum, 22.39% students answered that they couldn't apply the line spectrum formation idea into calculation by using Rayburn equation, and 18.66% students couldn't explain the formation line spectrum in different series. We have identified a few common mistakes usually made by students, like unable or couldn't identify the energy level of an electron, couldn't identify whether an electron transition is taking place or not, couldn't identify the value of N or energy level to be substituted in the Rayburn equation, and couldn't understand the de-excitation process of an electron. The objective of our study is mainly to improve students' performance in learning formation of line spectrum. General objective is to study the effectiveness of FLS Kit in helping students to understand the concepts involved in the formation of emission line spectrum of hydrogen atom. In our study, there are 4 specific objectives. To achieve our objectives, FLS Kit was constructed. FLS Kit is used to help students to master the learning formation of line spectrum. It consists of 8 components in one kit. In the diagram shows here, there are energy level board, line spectrum board, LED light, magnetic bar as discrete line with red, green, blue and violet color, another smaller magnet with size of 0.8 cm as electron, and to move the electron from the back, there is another magnet with the size of 2 cm. Module book of theory about the formation of line spectrum, and the last component is the game card. This video shows some demonstration on how to use the FLS Kit in producing the formation of line spectrum. After showing a specific color of photon produced by its corresponding electron transition, students need to choose a colored magnet bar and place it on the line spectrum board to represent a discrete line produced on the line spectrum. The same process from calculation until the formation of a discrete line on the line spectrum was repeated by students until all the 4 colored lines in Balmer series were successfully determined. To learn on how emission line spectrum is formed, students use the YouTube link or QR code provided. Let's watch some excerpt of the video lesson.
Today, I'm going to introduce you with the line spectra of hydrogen atom. Diagram showing the Balmer series emissions line spectrum of hydrogen atom. As discrete color lines are shown on the spectrum, it means that the emissions occurs in the visible light region. So, how to produce the line spectrum? Can the line spectrum emissions occurs at different regions? The emissions can also occur at different regions to give different series of line spectrum. For example, emissions occurs at ultraviolet region to give Lyman series. For Balmer series, emissions occur at visible light region. For Paschen, Brackett, and Pfund series, the emissions occur in infrared region. In the next slide, I'm going to introduce in details how to form the emissions line spectrum. First, hydrogen atoms are put in the discharge.
This video lesson shows the theory of formation of emission line spectrum for the 5 different series. They are Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, Brackett, and Pfund. Calculation of wavelength and demonstration on how to produce the emission line spectrum by using FLS kit. The targeted group in our study was 14 students in 1-year matriculation science program. Our study was conducted in 3 steps. First step, pre-test was conducted. Second step, involved with the process of teaching and learning by using the FLS kit and watch video lesson via YouTube link or QR code provided. And the third step involved with the post-test. A questionnaire survey was administered on perceptions in viewing the video lessons. These are the 3 items to evaluate students' understanding on the formation of emission line spectrum. Table 1 shows paired t-tests for pre-test and post-test results for an item 1. Results of paired t-tests for item 2 and item 3 as shown in the table 2 and 3. From the survey results, it could be seen that high percentage of students and lecturers agreed that they have better understanding on the concept of formation of emission line spectrum. After intervention by using the FLS kit, there was a significant improvement in students' performance. Mean scores indicated improvement of students' performance for item 1 by 54.76%. positive improvement of 35.70% in item 2, while item 3 shows positive improvement by 23.80%. The findings from the survey indicated the potential of the video lesson as the material for independent learning and was comprehensive enough for students to learn the concepts independently. As a conclusion, the FLS kit was effective in helping students to visualize the process of formation of emission line spectrum. Furthermore, this study also indicated the potential of the video lesson in the FLS kit to be used as the independent learning material for non-face-to-face class. These findings of the study imply the need of a learning kit to improve students' visualization on an abstract concept and the importance of the educators to innovate teaching styles and materials to improve students' understanding and mastery of conceptual facts. As for your information, this FLS kit has won 2 gold awards in innovation competition via International STEM Teaching and Educational Manipulatives Festival in 2019 and National Competition on Low-Cost STEM Teaching and Learning in 2020. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude for your support in viewing this presentation. Thank you.